4, 3, 2. Never know when this thing goes live. But it's probably live now. It's on my screen. There we go. Good. Wrong screen. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 10 of a Good Wrestling Podcast. I'm here today with my guest host, Aaron. Raw was good. Jay. Aaron, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Oh, let me turn my, there we go. Perfect 10.
Look, my gimmick is the guy with the technical difficulties, okay? You can't take that away from me. All right?
No, that's not a gimmick. That's you.
Wow. See, the audience didn't know that. All right. So
I mean, I'm sorry. Somebody with all the technical difficulties in the world, I gotta fix my screen up a little bit. But yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall down. I got you. Also,
like Chris Jericho.
Wow. I see what you did there. We're also here today with Will Count Your Sins. How are you doing today, Will? Bam. There we go.
Oh, right. Yeah. SummerSlam.
It's too early for that shit.
Oh,
all right. So we're also here. Also joining us today is, again, a man with 1,001 names. Buddy Blue Crabs Dudley. How are you today, buddy?
Dudleyville, baby.
Wow. It's like
3D, baby.
6 people's gonna get that gimmick. 6.
That's why it's funny. What's up, man? What's up, guys?
Another wonderful week in wrestling, period.
For once.
Yes. We'll start off with the best pay-per-view this past week. WWE Hell in a Cell. We had the WWE champion Bobby Lashley defend his title against Drew McIntyre. How do you guys feel about this everlasting feud?
It was
good story.
I'm glad it's over.
Now.
Yeah, it was just like the way that it ended. It was like, I understand, but it's like you didn't have to book it that much. But it was like, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad
it was a good match though, but yeah.
The ending didn't have to be like that, but it was good. It was. I can't say it was bad. It wasn't soft.
So you think this took away Drew McIntyre prestige as a champion because there were no crowds? And then, of course, I believe it's next month we'll be getting back to crowds for Bobby Lashley to have his title in the ring.
No.
Really?
Some people will use that as a crutch, but for the most part, he wasn't bad epidemic champion. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah. I mean, you can only ask for so much of somebody with no crowds.
Yeah.
Right.
And some people just don't excel as much as Roman Reigns.
Oh,
right.
Boy.
Because he doesn't have to use that excuse. I ain't had nobody here. I'm ahead of the table. I don't know the fuck accent he was using. Anyway.
Wait, what was that?
The Scottish accent.
What?
Wow.
Wait a
minute.
Wait,
I thought you was going with like a Vince McMahon type deal. I
didn't know that was
No, that's how he sounded to me. He sounded like he got a bunch of fucking marbles in his mouth. Oh,
the disrespect the Scottish people everywhere. Well, that's
all right. This is the way we start off the podcast. Oh, this might as well be a TV show, though.
Oh, right.
all I'm saying.
All right. So now, where does Drew go from here?
Written? Nowhere. He going to chill out for a couple of months and then go right back in the title picture.
Well, you see, even though I might be going a little too far ahead.
You are. I thought about this after I typed it, but go ahead.
Yeah, but you see what happened on Raw.
Yes.
We'll get to that.
That all right, we'll say that.
So
that
we're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to that.
Right.
All right.
So
I'll call Al Sharpton. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So
but he's not going. They're going. Watch, they going to fake an injury with him because it's nothing for him to do.
I'm not gonna say fake an injury. He's going to kind of scale him back a bit before they bring him back to the title scene.
Let's be real. He's going to fight Sheamus for the belt, and that's going to last 2-3 more years.
That's
no,
why I do
no.
want to see him versus James though. I do want to see
So
that.
y'all know the draft is coming up.
Right.
Oh, so that's
He don't have the mic skills.
so-
He doesn't have the mic skills for Roman.
So okay,
He
check it.
don't,
So,
but it gives Roman another opponent.
check it. So after all this stuff, that's gonna be my question for all y'all. How would y'all book the draft?
Okay, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
Show. I got you.
That's gonna be a good one.
We also had the Raw Women's Championship up. Ripley versus Flair.
Here's the thing. I am glad I missed it because as soon as I found out what the fuck happened, I was pissed.
That match was even, Marie.
I watched it real time, and I don't know what the hell Flair was kicking in the air. I was just like, "Can we just fast forward?" And I couldn't, so I got mad.
Yeah, you see, I forgot about it. So I
I
read it and I was like, "Oh,
I didn't. Yeah, I missed it, and as soon as I found out what happened, like, oh no, yeah, no. How you gonna do my girl? You're gonna do my girl Rhea dirty again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But how they gonna do Charlotte dirty like that too, though? Like,
I mean, we know why.
They both deserve a better ending to a match. So, are you gonna keep drinking that?
What are you drinking? What are you drinking? The host.
Poison.
And we're not being sponsored by.
No, electrolytes in it. Antioxidants, vitamin D, B, and
Is that
C.
coffee?
No, it's Zoa. It's by the
What is Zoa?
Yes, it's the Zoa is an energy drink made by the great one, the best wrestler in the entire
So
universe.
is it great?
It is awesome.
Are you lying?
Don't you drink one every day? Don't you drink one every
I
day?
drink this daily, sir, and it keeps my energy up.
So are you in a bathroom on a regular basis?
Am I what?
Are you in a bathroom on a regular basis?
No, I'm not. But sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, I go to my Zoa and it brings the just delight, just energy, baby, all day.
So we all can smell the fakeness, right?
So,
But you
Anyway.
can't smell what the Rock is cooking, though.
Hey, whoa! It must got a lot of shit in it.
Huh? No,
It got,
a
no,
lot of great stuff.
My
No
fault. It
shit.
got a lot of laxatives in it because he's talking a lot of shit out his mouth about
No,
some product
sir.
that he don't really like.
This product is fantastic. I love this. So I drink it every day on a regular. You know what I mean? It's better than Bang. It's better than Red Bull. All that out the window.
Better than Monster?
Better than Monster. 3
Wow.
times
How
better
many
than
do you
Monster.
have?
Huh?
How many cases do you have?
I have cases on cases. I would show you, but I gotta take my green screen down. But I got cases of this. Oh, daily, man.
That should be your background. The can should be your background then.
Maybe next week. All right. So, anyway, we also had the SmackDown Women's Championship defended between Bianca and Bailey.
So I gotta say that was the first match, and that was actually better than the last pay-per-view match, which was at what event what that was.
I don't know, WrestleMania or something.
Backlash?
Was it
Backlash.
WrestleMania Backlash? It was WrestleMania Backlash. You can't even get mad at me because that was the actual title.
You can't. That's legit. It's the actual title.
It was the actual title.
I'll say this: it was a good match. It was a good match. It was just like I didn't know where they was going to go with it. So go ahead, Will.
No, I thought it was good, and I see Bailey kind of redeemed herself with the whole taped up candlestick spot that she actually pre-taped beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Proper preparation.
Yeah, because last year that was just terrible.
So, and we're going to ask this question later on, but as I look at my notes, does this beef continue?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nobody else you can.
Yeah, but
I have no choice.
who's left for Bella to fight?
Nobody
Right.
but
There's
Bailey.
no one on that level.
Sasha's not back yet. She'll be back in after
Don't-
Money in the
The
Bank.
only other thing they can do is do a draft.
Right, they gotta shake,
Oh.
they gotta shake, and plus they lost half their roster. Go
My
ahead.
girl Morgan can get that title shot.
Oh, I love me some little more.
Morgan and
Oh
Rose. I
yeah,
love both of them.
hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down.
All right.
But
So,
well, I'm about to say he might get his band, but that's like one of the only white girls I'm attracted to.
Bang Bros. That's not going again that way. No Bang Bros. All right. We also had Sami Zayn defeat Kevin Owens,
One
The
of the few times
umpteenth
that-
time.
which
one of
is
the few times that
what?
defeated him in the company.
It never goes that way.
I can
It's normally
always
Owens over
watch.
Zayn.
I can always watch this match. It doesn't matter who wins, no matter who the hell, who the face. It's just like it's like watching poetry in motion. It's just like it's a good
We
thing.
work well together.
It's
Right.
always a good match, but at the same time, it's like, bro,
Now, this is-
Y'all
It's
got
never
other
the same.
wrestlers
It's
y'all
also
can
never
use.
the same match either. It's never the same
It's
match
never
either.
the same match.
I know we
So-
talk about the repetitive of matches every week after week after week, but it's something about Owens and Zayn that
Mhm.
like
Well,
it never gets old.
here's how I look at it. As part of the reason it doesn't never get old is because they don't do it all the time. They
Right.
don't fight all the
Huh?
time.
That's
I
the
mean, they're gonna come back to what works, but because of the fact that it normally takes like say at least a good few, like say 4 to 5 months, or maybe if not maybe longer, before they end up fighting again, it gives
Mhm.
people time to go, you know what? I want to see this match again.
But they
Right.
always fight differently, so that's
Right.
the one thing. It's never the same style of match.
Mhm.
There's
It's
always
never the
something
same
added to it
person
some way.
winning. It's always like it's never the same face and heel. They always change up when they go
Mhm.
against each other.
It's never the two same characters. It's always something different. It's like, okay, so Sammy want to be the conspiracy theorist, and Owens want to be whoever he want to be that day.
And then
And
they
it's
also
like,
they also don't have to go too hard on their storyline. Like we already know the story between them.
right,
Yeah.
Like they're best friends who get started.
they're frenemies. They awesome. They're awesome frenemies. It's like no matter what happens, they got each other back, but they also hate each other. So it's like one of those things.
Yeah. Like no, like if worst comes to worst, they'll have each other's back. But if need be, they will try to kill each other. I do
Right.
want to see them as a tag team champions, though. I
They
kind of
probably
Yes,
will because they
I
don't have
agree.
no other thing.
Nobody else.
Nobody at all.
I can see that. I can see as a tag team champions are going against RK Bro and then
Especially because
Okay.
they want to release another tag team. But you know, that's another story.
Oh yeah,
we'll
don't
get to
that
that
soon.
too.
I mean,
Okay, 2 tag teams actually. but
Yeah,
we'll get
two
to that.
tag teams.
shit.
Also later on that week, and I know they got a match set up for next week, but later on that week, Owens said that he needed some time off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you guys think about that?
Yep. So,
Give it to
Well,
him.
I can't say anything about it because of the match they announced for this week.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, but you know, it's coming down the pipeline that maybe it's a last man standing match. So
that's probably gonna put Owens out.
Yeah, I mean, let him like he's like he didn't run away when the whole pandemic started. He was always around. So let him take a couple months off when people come back. He's gonna get a huge pop when he gets back.
I bet you he's gonna stay out till the Royal Rumble and come back.
Nah, he's gonna stay out to SummerSlam.
That's not a lot.
That's
Huh?
not a lot of time.
That's like
He's
next week.
Canadian. He likes wrestling.
Wow. I'm pretty sure he lives in Florida now.
It doesn't
He
matter.
is from Canada.
He's a goddamn Quebec. He's not just Canadian. He's a Quebecian. There's a difference. He's French Canadian.
You'd be surprised who in wrestling is Canadian.
Right.
Everybody.
Damn Buster.
Like Kyle O'Reilly's Canadian. I didn't realize that.
Everybody.
He's
Did you
not
know
French
Will
Canadian. though.
Shatner? You know Will Shatner's Canadian? Did you know that?
Who the hell is Will Shatner?
Okay, don't worry about it.
All right, so next, please. Jesus.
Oh, but it's Captain Kirk, yo. Captain Kirk is Canadian.
Next is
All right, so
Miss Magic versus
Really?
yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
So the next match was Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler.
Trash.
So, side note, Shayna did talk about, she did comment about people kind of not really liking what she's doing. And I gotta give Shayna credit. She's like, look, I'm testing something out because I can be a badass any day of the week. Which she is right. Shayna can be a badass any day of the week.
I love her YouTube channel. So, and I didn't realize she was 40. So it's just like she wanted to do something different. Let her go.
She's
is
40.
Is it her?
Yeah.
That's
working
funny.
on-
That's funny. Now I'm realizing that makes it even more crazy because me and her, ironic enough, share the same birthday.
Right.
So
I mean,
is
she
it
just want to do
her
something different.
working on her, and I'm hesitant when I want to say this, but is it her working on her acting ability?
Possibly.
you get bored doing the same thing over and over again. So she just wanted to do something fun. I give it to her. Like if she really want to break your arm, she can legit break your arm. So let me have my fun.
Help me out because I'm not versed on the Baszler herself. But when she was doing MMA, was she any good?
Yes.
She was pretty good.
Yeah, she was.
So
she was.
Then why not pull like in better terms, pull a Jake Hager and do both?
Because unlike Jake Hager, she was actually a real UFC star. Wow. And she doesn't want to if she wants to expand her character, as long as it's her idea, I'm all for it. Because if you watch her YouTube channel, you can get her real personality. She is not that rough and tough. She will be like a runaway girl.
Yeah, hell, there's I've seen a couple clips of her scaring the shit out of Dakota Kai because I think they're supposed to be roommates.
Yeah, they are. It's it's four of them.
Yeah, it's like she's like this. I did a clip from Dakota Kai's YouTube channel, and there's when Dakota Kai playing Hogan or whatever. Baszler sometimes came up and scared the shit out of her. It actually made me laugh.
Right. I mean, she got a person. She has a big personality. Like she wants to expand who she is. You know what I mean?
Just for the record, Jake Hager is undefeated.
Who cares?
Just for the record.
Either way, everybody's better than CM Punk.
Right. No one cares. It's just like I get that he wants to play, but it's just make your mind up. You know what I mean? He didn't wrestle. He didn't fight anybody that I was like, that's a good match. You know what I mean?
Okay. The next match that we had for the night was Rollins. What was our nickname for him? CrossFit Jesus. CrossFit Jesus versus Cesaro. He defeated him in this match.
CrossFit Jesus.
The way that he defeated him was funny. It was like, okay, I can see this keep going.
It will have another match.
Right.
Yeah,
because no, I might be skipping ahead again.
Go ahead.
But as we see, it didn't put Rollins anywhere based on what happened on Friday night.
Exactly. Nowhere.
Like if whatever happened on Friday night didn't happen, maybe that win would have put Seth Rollins in the title picture for Money in the Bank. But
right,
I think they're gonna wait on that. They need some more, lack of a better term, some more filler before we get to Roman versus The Rock. We need some more filler.
Yeah, but
yeah, Jamal.
Who else is going to face Roman?
Well,
he bring back something. See, I gotta wait.
You still have that big rumor matchup for SummerSlam.
Yeah, I know that's SummerSlam.
All right, hold on. Let's come back to that.
We got We're
gonna pin that one.
That's SmackDown anyway. So that's just.
You also to finish up.
Why you so hesitant to say CrossFit Jesus?
No, I forgot what it was. I don't have no problem with CrossFit Jesus. What they saying? Boondock. So he died for my sins. So I get my Christmas presents. I got you. So,
Can we not talk about that last match?
For the pre-show?
If we don't want to, we can just completely move on to Raw and talk about.
Wait a minute. We're not going to set up Natalya versus Mandy Rose? No
one cares. No, we're not.
I don't like Mandy Rose. I like Mandy.
No, we love Mandy. We love Mandy Rose.
Y'all don't like Natalya?
She can wrestle.
Okay. All right.
Listen.
Go ahead. You want to talk about this match? Let's talk about this match.
No, what? No. Let him talk about the match.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Just
let him talk.
In protest. Go ahead. Just.
Yeah.
So
come on, Will. Join us.
One of us.
There we go. So the match between Natalya and Mandy Rose was a fantastic and awesome
trash.
Match.
It doesn't matter.
It was showing the technical skills of Natalya up against the young Mandy Rose, who held
in 2 weeks it won't matter
a little bit. But my thought process is
shame
was that
Eva Marie
eventually Mandy Rose
who cares
will get a tag team title shot up
Nobody
against
cares.
Natalya.
They're not going to win it.
But at the
At
end of the
all.
day, Natalya defeated Mandy Rose.
On a Raw.
And that was the conclusion of that match. And I thank you, audience, for being patient and understanding that this was a wonderful and fantastic wrestling match.
So your entire thing, the only thing I was thinking about was I like how they. I don't know. I was thinking about so they toned down Mandy Rose's outfit again. Finally,
Say again.
I was thinking they toned down Mandy Rose's outfit.
Yes, they did. Yes.
So they was pushing the limit on what they can do with their outfits.
Yeah,
yes, they did.
I was enjoying that limit.
See, got
The
those shiny lights.
new Hollywood Blondes. I'm all for them.
Wow. So on to the next night and Monday Night Raw. We got set up for a match between Bobby Lashley and Xavier Woods. This, to my knowledge, and correct me if I'm wrong, this was Xavier Woods' first singles headlining match.
On the main roster, yes.
Yeah.
How do you guys think he held his own?
Dun, 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 dun.
He was actually good. He was trying to use his speed, trying to outsmart Bobby. He did fairly well for the match he was in. He wasn't going to win, but he did.
I'm happy they're building to something that I don't think everyone will realize until after the end.
Go ahead and tell me your theory, buddy. Go ahead, because we talked about it, but go ahead and tell me your theory. Go ahead.
This is what I believe is going to happen. I don't give them any credit if they do it because they're too incompetent on Raw. They're going to have him destroy Woods. They're going to have him destroy Kofi. Big E is going to get the title, the Money in the Bank, and that's how he's going to be elevated that's how he's going to move over to Raw, and that's how they're going to elevate him to the main event for the New Day to finally feud with the Hurt Business. That's how I will book it.
That's not the theory we talked about.
What was the theory we talked about?
You were talking about, so when we talked about earlier this week, you were saying how Kofi, got his title shot. We all expect Big E to get his title shot.
Okay,
so
after that, okay, I'll break that down. I'll break that one down. Okay, after this massacre, that's not going to happen. What I thought was going to happen is going to be a Seth Rollins turn of Xavier Woods turning on the New Day and have him join Hurt Business. But after the black on black crime that I seen, that Farrakhan was like, what is going on?
Wow.
That's not going to happen. That was... I mean, the way that he beat him down, it was like, yeah, they're not going to come back from this. They're not going to be friends after this. It's like he beat his ass to a point where USA was like, we need a sacrifice because Fox got a Hell in a Cell. I want a Hell in a Cell. So if they beat a Mexican up over on SmackDown, you better beat the N-word up over on Raw.
No, just say it. Beat a nigga up.
Oh, Jesus, no. Wait, I can't wait till my editing skills get up there so I can start hitting the beat button.
Yeah, but that's the reason why.
Segment.
That's the reason why it was a Hell in a Cell on Raw. Let's be real. Only reason because SmackDown, because Fox was like, I got a Hell in a Cell. USA was like, we don't got a Hell in a Cell. I want a Hell in a Cell. They're like, all right, we're going to sacrifice Xavier Woods.
This brings up a good topic since we're here. Do you think the beef between, or not beef, the competition between USA and Fox is good for the WWE as a whole?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because
I gotta know.
The reason why I'm saying no is because right now, obviously, SmackDown's the superior product. It's not good competition.
They got better cameras.
When your flagship show was supposed to be Raw, now all of a sudden it's SmackDown, and they still trying to pitch it to be Raw. Like they still try and pitch the number one show to be Raw.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody in the world knows it's SmackDown, and USA is a little pissed off that. But Fox paid more money,
and still paid more money.
And even though Fox is not getting the promotion, like this the number one show for wrestling, everybody know what it is.
Fox is making WWE make a good show, so I cannot be mad at Fox. I'm mad at USA for allowing Raw to be this horrible.
But the thing is, USA is trying to get it better. It's just like Fox didn't care. Like, yo, you're gonna put it on TV. You want to stay on TV. You're gonna make a good show where the fans stay on that.
Mm-hmm.
USA, like, yeah, just throw it there. You know, nobody really watches us but on Mondays anyway, because all we do is show Law and Order and Chicago Blue or Chicago PD reruns all day anyway. And then we might have that other reality show. What's that with the Chris Lees or whatever that comes on after Raw that nobody cares about.
Yo just gave up USA's whole lineup for all 7
days. And that's the reason why Raw is the way it is and SmackDown the way it is.
Then of course they got the Miz and Maurice show. I mean,
exactly.
That's entertaining sometimes, but they don't have nothing. But
that's the reason why Raw. That's the reason why Raw is the way it is. Because if they had something, they would have to make it better.
So here's the thing. I was going to say, should Raw kick out more? I mean, should USA kick out more money? But Peacock just kicked all that money.
And that's why the pay-per-view been fine. The pay-per-view's been fine.
Right.
So
is it
for a couple times?
All fun on the same, my brother, USA?
And technically, but they wanted the whole library. So Peacock got the Broken Skull sessions. Speaking of, you know, that episode with Godfather. I don't know if y'all watched that. I gave y'all homework. I don't think y'all finished it. It's great.
I failed.
They got everything. I mean, that was what they wanted. They wanted the library. They wanted the history, and they got it. And then SmackDown can be shown on Peacock as well. So
I don't know what the question was.
Wait.
I think I saw SmackDown on there.
Does Disney own that?
Disney own what?
Fox.
Part of Fox, yeah.
That branch of Fox?
I don't know. Disney owns almost everything.
Disney owns the world. They're gonna buy WWE soon, so it don't even matter.
I believe it. Okay, so let's get back to on topic.
Amazon might buy WWE. One of those buying WWE.
Do we think we can see big money Woods down the road?
No.
Well,
no.
Still there? No, can't you? You on your King Aaron shit last week? Okay.
Nah, that's Will Cassidy.
Will Cassidy. Yo said he gonna stand up like. Yo, so all right, so on to, and this is I think I understand where Will's going at now, and I just realized it. Okay, on to the next couple matches. The Money in the Bank 2021. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut my screen off.
Hold up, before you do that, before we let Will shine.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Before we let Will shine, because Will is about to shine. He about to shine.
He's
cracking like his neck. He ready.
He boosted up like he fucking saying and shit. Go ahead.
I just want to say this. No, I'm scared. You know what? Go on, Will.
All right, Will. Saw you, baby.
Okay. All right. So let's start off.
Get the camera ready.
Just try to minimize.
No, do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me.
No.
I'm already.
Let him go. Let him go.
Let you rant.
And
let him go.
My purpose of it, I'm gonna get into the qualifying matches later. But first and foremost, I need to address
Money in the Bank.
I did just something. First and foremost, just something. If you ever in your fucking life decide to use fucking two pay-per-view names,
why he got muted?
Live.
We're live.
I'm sorry. I muted the wrong person. I wanted to mute everybody else. But
I was already.
I wanted to let him rant. Go ahead, Will. Go ahead. Start over. Sorry.
One day is not a fucking day. God damn it! Look here. Look. There's no look. I get it.
I apologize. Go ahead, Will. Do it again.
I get muted one more fucking time. God damn it. Okay, look, I get it. You want to backlash to fucking, get some eyes on it. Fine, cool. But why the fuck would you call it WrestleMania Backlash? It's backlash, which means whichever feud happened at WrestleMania leads a backlash, which means possibly it's supposed to end. But if it don't end there, it goes to Hell in a Cell, which ends at Hell in a Cell. Why the fuck are you continue doing these stupid ass feuds?
One race, but for 2 races.
You all right there?
Can I finish? Fucking interrupted again.
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, I was going into the Money in the Bank match. Now, fine. Now, look, we got Ricochet. I'm happy Ricochet got a chance. He fucking deserved this shit not too long ago. Fucking should have been in Money in the Bank last year, but I'm not going to get into that. But he's fine. I'm happy he won. Morrison, great. Morrison been great in ladder matches. Riddle, that'd be the interesting one. Seeing Oscar in the Money in the Bank again sounds cool. Naomi, cool. Fucking who else? I don't remember who else is in Money in the Bank right now, and I'm drawing a blank right now. However, I personally have not gotten over the shit that happened last year. And it's a number of reasons at fault as to why, but I'm still pissed off because last year, Money in the Bank was supposed to come down here, and I was so ready to go. My girl Oscar was in it, and she ended up winning anyway. It's gonna be either her or Baszler. They was in it. I was ready to go. And what the fuck happened? Oh, we're not gonna have Money in the Bank in Baltimore. We're gonna have it in Florida. Granted, the cinematic match was fine, but are you fucking kidding me? So I'm so not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. And the fact that Money Bank is happening this year is cool. But once again, it's in the area I'm not in. So I'm like, okay, so not only did I miss Money Bank last year because I wouldn't be there live, I'm in the missing it this year because I can't be there live because somebody had to fuck everything up.
You okay? Got for chest?
Now, as far as the qualifying people, because I'm probably going to take over this entire thing, so I'm going to end up spoiling SmackDown in the fucking process.
No, just stick with Raw.
No, you're going to relax yourself.
Stick with Raw, and then we'll go to SmackDown. But
please.
Now, like I said, Ricochet, who was it? Ricochet, Morrison, and Riddle. Again, I said all 3 of them fine. And then next week we have a final chance triple threat match between McIntyre, Orton, and AJ Styles. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't care who's gonna win. I just want to see. I just want to see something come from it. I don't know what's gonna happen to Drew. Like I said, more likely they're going to end up give him a step back, let him ease up and everything. 9 out of 10, they'll probably find some way to fucking 9 out of 10. Orton may win, but I doubt it. Or Drew will find a way to get back into the title picture, get Money in the Bank, since since he lost at Hell in a Cell, he can't go for another title shot. So Money in the Bank would be a perfect way to kind of weasel his way. I don't mean that, Drew, but weasel his way back into the title picture. So now that I got my rank over, take that goddamn crown off, fucking break it.
Okay, so wow. So
I had to get off my chest. I'm good.
Let's speak on that. So
why you got my crown though?
Well, I'm gonna write down my notes. So let's come back to this. So you're mad because somebody ate a bat in Wuhan 2 years ago.
I'm
Allegedly.
mad.
Allegedly.
I'm basically mad. Look, I was ready to go to Money in the Bank. I was ready to go. It would have been. I was ready to go. And yes, I'm still pissed off about that. A year later.
So what you're saying is that
fuck you want, but I am still pissed about that.
Vince needs to contact you and comp you some tickets to the
That's
next.
probably not happening. After
Baltimore
that, if he ever does, that's probably not happening.
Side note: do you pay for the tickets or you wanted to get the tickets?
I couldn't even get the tickets beforehand.
Oh
They
shit!
fucking
Okay.
canceled the event before I even got the tickets.
Oh, okay. So it didn't. Okay, I want to make sure.
So it
didn't
didn't affect you any type of way, but emotionally.
Put it this way, had I spent money, I'd have been even. Had I spent money, I would have said skip the subject because I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, Will, do you need a hug?
No, no.
Hugs for Will.
Hashtag. Hugs
Hold
Will.
on. What is
Hashtag
so?
burn everything
what-
to the ground.
What did Bow Wow do last night?
Anyway, that's the Money in the Bank segment of Raw. Continue.
All right. So back to that. I want to talk about that. So yes, we had Ricochet, Oscar Naomi, Bliss and Cross,
There you go. That's
and
fine.
Riddle, all qualified for Money in the Bank. What I think next week we got AJ, McIntyre, and Orton going into the qualified. I believe it's the last qualifying match
Final
for
chance
Money in
Raw.
the Bank, right? I think Randy Orton is going to win. Riddle is going to cause Randy Orton to lose, and that's going to start to divide between RK Bro.
You know
I
what would've
needed
been
them to
interesting,
have tag team champions before they get divided up. I'm getting
You know what
tired of the
it
WWE get dividing up people, and they put them up top to do all this, and then all of a sudden, oh no, we're gonna break y'all apart.
So you know what would have been interesting? Two of the slots should have been NXT stars.
I agree.
They keep firing people, but
That's a whole nother issue.
I mean, let
I
NXT.
mean, it's
be
really
NXT.
not. It's not. Yeah, it's like. Oh, anyway. Are we done with Raw?
Jamal, I guess Jamal wanted to talk about Nikki Cross's superhero gimmick, but that's about it.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna rant, but
No, I didn't know she was that thick though.
when her
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
I mean, I get the whole thing, but I was like, oh, you a thick
Wrestling.
thing.
We were
Okay,
talking
look,
about
look,
wrestling.
look,
Not
Let's give
Like,
Nikki a chance. I miss crazy
Nah,
Nikki.
she,
Yeah, like-
she can wear
Nikki a
that. She can
chance.
wear that.
she can wear all she wants to.
Yeah, she.
We good. We good. We
She-
understand that. Like, she wanted to do it for the kids, but the fathers like it too.
Right.
not
She want to be
oh
the
my God.
positive influence.
Yeah, you know. Just,
She want to make sure everything
I don't know where the hell it
stay
came.
hard.
I don't know where it came from. It just magically just popped up. It was like,
I don't
hey,
know what
you know,
came from.
like,
It was
Right.
random. It was
It's
weird.
probably
It was
squats.
Like,
Spike on a bunch of squats.
oh no,
No,
I'm
we talking about
talking
a
about
superhero
Nikki.
gimmick.
We're talking about the superhero gimmick. I
That's what I'm
know.
saying. So in order to lift off and fly, you do a lot of squats. You know, that's what
Yo,
they do.
she does a lot of.
What
You
they-
know they fired her husband, right? So she might be the next one up. So I was like, you did all.
Anyway, like I said, let's give Nikki a chance. Let's see if she can make this superhero gimmick work.
She can have all the chances that she wants.
Wow.
You
that-
just want
So-
to see her in that. You just want to see her in that outfit. Is that it?
I didn't know. I was just like,
I mean,
you just this crazy chick running around. Now I'm like, okay,
You just
I'll
a
watch
crazy
you.
dick chick running around.
Right.
Goodness.
You know,
Hey, hey.
that ends the Monday Night Raw section of today.
Hold on. Hey, shout out to Bang Bros.
See, there we go. I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. All right, that leads us into WWE SmackDown this week. All these
Oh,
transitions
shit.
from me going excellent, beautiful.
The best wrestling show out now is SmackDown.
Okay. Wow. Here we go.
It is,
Roman's family values. This past week, Jimmy was looking for acceptance from Roman. How do you guys think this storyline is still going now? I mean, last week.
It's perfect.
still going perfectly. Like,
Yeah, still going perfect. It's not rushed. It's just like they're just taking their time. It's like, you know something, go for it. Just whatever you want to do. And see, if you have a good main event storyline, it carries the rest of the show. I don't give a fuck about Nakamura. I love Nakamura, but that whole everybody else storyline that's flawed, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you have a good main event storyline, everything else flows with the show.
How many segments should
They should add 2 more.
for that?
I don't get Yes.
They should take Raw.
Right.
It's four. Damn. Let's take the third
That's
hour.
what I was like. Add 2 more seconds.
SmackDown.
Right.
No, I'm saying take the whole show.
Right.
Damn,
Like,
just
just-
flip it. Give SmackDown 3 hours and give Raw 2. Let them run it.
No,
Oh, that'd be-
no, that's not what I'm saying.
5
So take-
hours. Let's talk about 5
5
hours.
hours.
Hey, yo.
If you don't know what you want to do with yourself, let me take care of it.
Hey, yo. You're saying an invasion.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem. And that's the problem with Raw. They didn't. It's no storyline between Drew and Bobby. It's just like, hey, we two big tough guys, battle, battle, battle. Now it's a storyline with Bobby, and everybody's like, okay, this is we're gonna follow back because he murdered Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Man,
He didn't have anybody there with him. Drew didn't
It
have
does.
anybody with him. You know what I mean?
it does. I'm not. It's not a shot at Drew. It's more for them doing
Maybe
battle
they
with Bobby.
ain't creative.
Well, see,
Right.
no, it takes it back to the Roman Jimmy thing or Roman J thing. Last year where they were fighting, and then Jimmy came out and
You mean what they
Roman
try to
put
do
him
with
in a
Sheamus?
submission.
You mean what they try to do with Sheamus and Drew? Everyone ignores that, but they tried the storyline with them, but it's just like no one cared.
Because they was just fighting each other and they was friends, and then they
Right, it's
wasn't
just
friends.
like-
no, I'm talking.
And they was friends, and then
I'm
they
talking
wasn't
about at the-
friends, and then they was
the
friends.
pay-per-view happened when it was Roman
They
Reigns
wasn't
versus
friends.
Jay Uso, and they were fighting, and Jay didn't quit, and then Jimmy came out to help
Right.
out Jay, and then he put him in submission hold because he was injured, and
Mhm.
made Jimmy. I keep getting fucking confused. Made Jay.
Just say
Secret.
Oos 1 and just say Oos 1 or Oos 2.
Gotcha. So is that something they should have did with Drew? I mean, it'd been the same storyline, but have Drew and Sheamus, best of friends,
No.
and then Bobby.
No, because it doesn't match. It just it doesn't. There's
wouldn't
no
have made
equivalent. It's no equivalent to what he's doing.
Okay. So
You know
now,
what I mean? He's just a
but that-
big Irish guy or Scottish, whatever he is. He's a kilt wearer, and everybody like, okay, that's gonna be the thing. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? But like realistically, if you describe him and describe Psycho Sid, they're the same character.
Nah, just as long as he'll do what he did when he jumped off the top rope, we good.
Listen, that's good
Point of
TV.
reference, Google
That's
that
good.
shit.
That's a good. No, that's called good TV. Your fault.
That's called moments where you make a horrible decision.
Right.
Oh my god, it made me cringe.
And that's still Arn Anderson's fault. Nobody forgot about that, you bastard.
Scott Steiner looked at him like, "Ooh, your leg." Damn. Anyway,
You forget.
will we still see? So, do you guys think that we're still going to see Roman versus Jimmy?
No,
I think Naomi's going to intervene.
I don't think we're gonna see that at all because why? Now there's no point for the story.
It's
Put it like
not-
this.
not really.
When he looked at him, it was like, find your brother. Find him. I was like, he's done. It's like, there's no reason. I'm leaving right here to find my brother. Like that's what that's what it is. You know what I mean?
And then when he came out and tried to save Roman this week against
Right.
somebody,
Mhm.
we'll get to that later.
Then what happened to all? Why the
it's-
buildup? Why is the buildup gone? I was really
So
looking forward.
I don't think it's
not
gone.
It's not a buildup. It's not gone. It's just more or less of you don't want to do the same thing with both brothers. One brother
I
motivation.
think the story's taking
That will-
a slightly different direction.
Right.
Because right now it's like, all right, it's nothing for them. Like honestly, they're gonna put the tag team titles on the Usos, so they need them together.
Right.
And it makes sense for the head of the table to have all the titles that matters.
So what I see right now is Roman's a heel,
Mhm.
Jay's a heel, but Jimmy is still a face. So that's why I was asking, where does it go? Because I want to see Jimmy become a heel, but when does Jimmy make that transition to be like, all right,
He's
You're the head of the table.
he's slowly and surely going to do it with Edge.
Yeah, let it slow burn. I'm fine with the
Yeah.
slow burn.
Yeah, it's like it's barbecue. It's barbecue. You gotta let that. You got let it cook overnight.
Like, let it fall
Hey,
on the
don't-
bone.
Right. They don't have to force it because it's a natural progression of his character, and that's one thing that Raw's missing is no natural progression. It's just like one day I'm coming out of a superhero costume. Where the fuck that come from? Like,
Or one day I have a dog beating one of your most fiercest wrestlers.
yeah, like just you know what I mean?
So Raw is supernatural. That's what. Okay, I got you. All
Whatever. So is a lot of coke.
right. What the hell? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I don't know where you got that. Sorry.
We had a mixed tag team match between Bailey and Rollins and Bianca and Cesaro. Your thoughts?
You about to start fucking up names already?
I stopped. I caught myself.
I didn't know.
limitations.
I didn't know I wanted this until I seen it. So it was one of those things. Like, yo, it was
slightly entertaining.
Yeah, it was well put together.
Okay.
There's no complaints on Raw. I mean, no complaints from SmackDown. Like every match I liked.
I don't know about every match, but
we had some more qualifying matches for this year's Money in the Bank. Big E defeated Apollo Crews and Morgan defeated Carmella.
That's the match I didn't like.
I
love Liv Morgan.
All it works, I ain't see it.
I don't like Carmella as much
at all, but
and then
I was able to see Morgan and she won, so it's like it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Do you think because, and this is just random ass question, do you think because Ruby got fired, then Morgan's going to get a push?
Morgan was supposed to get a push a while ago, and then they kept canceling her push.
Right. Because she's a better Alexis Bliss.
And then they put in a tag team with Ruby.
And Mandy Rose.
And then
they
could have did something with the Riot Squad, but they didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Because Ruby didn't match the look.
Right.
That they wanted. You know, Ruby Riott, honestly, she could have been a main eventer.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard recently that from Ruby herself that after that match at that one pay-per-view, I can't remember what pay-per-view it was, Ronda actually asked Ronda actually rallied for another match against Ruby, so Ruby can actually show her what she can do.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna lie,
Ronda loves Ruby, right?
I'm not gonna lie, like that squash match that Ronda had against Ruby, that wasn't fun at all.
Yeah, but Ronda wanted to keep working with Ruby Riott because everybody knows what Ruby Riott could do.
Yeah, she's amazing.
It seemed like the only person that didn't know was Vince. That's because she was a tatted white girl who's not really cute. She kind of looked like a bird, but Jesus fucking but she was very talented, and Vince wanted to go for looks and not talent.
Yeah, apparently now Vince is looking for character more than talent.
Right.
We also had a
Eva Marie back.
What does that set up for next week's qualification match? A qualifying match. I'm sorry. Between Owens and Zayn. I know we touched on this earlier about Owens wanted some time off, so I guess it's going to be kind of predictable that that Zayn might win this match or is going to win this match.
The last time Owens had time off when he had the knee surgery.
Right.
Well,
that was how many years ago? Like 4?
A couple years ago. We also had a match between Jimmy Uso and Dolph Ziggler. What do you guys think about that match? A super kick party.
It was decent.
Super kick.
And then
it was very super.
Wow.
And then you think
the biggest pop of the night was Edge returned to attack the head of the table, Mr. Roman Reigns himself. And it was spears for everybody.
It was good. It was a legit surprise. Finally, they had a legit surprise. Nobody was expecting Edge to be back wrestling until SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So now they got something to build.
This was legit.
It's a complete show. It's like it's something for everybody.
Like the internet didn't ruin something for once.
Right. Triple H was right. #.
Like nobody expected. I'm like, all right. Once he was like, yeah, who's gonna challenge me? I don't know. I'm like, all right, Seth Rollins about to come out, talk his trash real quick. And nah, you think you know me? I'm like, oh, that's what you look at that.
Right. And it was just out the blue. It was just like, yeah, I'm coming out here, and it's going to lead into a match at SummerSlam. So
yeah, Edge is still going to lose.
Right. Of course he's going to lose. He's not,
Roman's
not going to drop the belt till.
We got to build up to that, that other big matchup event.
Right. Right.
Big match, yeah.
Either way, Edge is going to go against Randy Orton at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm hearing Edge is going to be against Seth Rollins, possibly.
You know who I think Bobby's going to have at SummerSlam or lead Survivor Series? It's going to be Cena.
Think so?
Yeah, Cena's coming back. Yeah, Cena's going to come back. Because
I think Cena's still going to come back for SummerSlam, so against Roman Reigns.
That's what I'm hearing. And Aaron, why you name that? I don't need a fucking hug.
He said he was trying to piss you off.
I was wondering how long it was going to take to realize he changed his name.
I did that a while ago.
As soon as I saw him, like, what the fuck type of get there sex bullshit is this?
I did that
bloody bullshit out there. They have to scream.
I did that a while ago. A while ago.
You did that while on camera. That's what it was.
No, you was on camera.
You was on camera.
You had just finished your rant. After I asked if you needed a hug.
And that's when he changed it. I was like, oh, wow.
On to the ever-moving AEW. My DVR loves to record on whenever this shit pops up. We had the world title match between Kenny Omega and one Jungle Boy himself. Your thoughts on this match?
It was a great match until they destroyed Jungle Boy.
The Tasmaniac did a good job to stand his ground, but we all knew it was going to happen. It was nowhere in hell he was going to get the belt because his gimmick sucks. So the Tasmaniac is, until he decides to join Team Taz, they're going to he need to cut his hair, get a little mohawk. I mean, just walk around with a singlet.
Get a little bit more stocky.
Yeah, I mean, he can be a Taz-ish type, like just because that's all he is, just a little Tasmaniac. Just Google if you don't understand what I'm talking about. One of those things.
So I guess let's talk about the match first before I get into what I want to say. Jurassic Express fought off the Good Brothers to kind of make it an even battlefield, but then of course the Young Bucks or North America and Bullet Club came out to help Omega win this match.
If that wasn't a damn dusty finish, I don't know what else was. It was just like you just tossing everybody at the end of the match, and then Christian Cage popped up. It was like how much more do you have to do at the end of this match to realize that you made a mistake by booking the Tasmaniac as your number one contender?
So I guess this is what I'm going to lead to. So one. Was that a waste of, for lack of a term, of Money in the Bank? And is this a Otis type deal where you had great aspirations for Jungle Boy and / Otis? You had great aspirations for it because that was the thing popping at the time, and then you just wasted the opportunity on.
I don't think it's an Otis thing. Why? Because at least Jungle Boy was somewhat believable and actually trying to get a high quality championship match. Otis, nothing against him, not really. Otis is better as a tag team specialist, and that was it.
So then why put that? And let's go jump back to Otis. Then why put that on Otis? Is this
because of Mandy Rose?
He was the hottest thing going at that time.
Yeah.
Then why not put the title shot on Mandy Rose?
Because Vince don't care. The difference is Vince is an adult in the room and don't care about anything. His opinion is.
They wasn't going to give Otis a championship match. They wasn't.
Then why give the Money in the Bank? Why waste the opportunity?
To make the wrestling internet community hope. And then he came in like a dad, like a stepdad when he told you that, well, your mother swallows, right? And that's all it was.
Wow, that just went left.
Throw baby. Vince don't care. Vince legit doesn't care what you think as a wrestling fan. WWE fans are not the same people.
Like the thing. So if you think about any other Money in the Bank holder, they normally interact with the title. They don't interact with the main event scene in some regard. The whole time they had the briefcase. How often was Otis in the main event scene?
At all.
Wasn't.
What they should have did was use that Money in the Bank for the tag team belts.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were going to do, like a Feast of Fire, like how TNA does it, or Impact does it. Like use it as that's what I thought they was going to do. Other than having a long ass convoluted storyline, and it was like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Like at least,
and I know we're way off topic with this. Or would you have sent him back to NXT to try to get that championship?
No. Like I said, should have made him should have made it to a tag. Should have did a special occasion where that Money in the Bank can be used for a tag team title shot.
Right, something like that. That's how they should have did. But they want to do another storyline. They want to do a feel good storyline that ended in misery. So
yeah.
Gotcha. We also had Hangman Page against Hobbs. What do you guys think on that match? And is Page going to eventually just go against everybody in Taz's camp?
Next.
Is he like the Sting of this?
I wouldn't call him the Sting of anything. He's just a guy, and just he's bored, and he's the Just Incredible of WWE. He's just he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy, not bad, the bad guy of the Elite, wow. And he just get tossed to stuff so he can get me on TV.
That sounds more like Brandon Cutler, but okay.
Right, I lost all hope for Hangman Page. It's just like when Jungle Boy get a bigger pop than Hangman Page, and like it's just like it's no fucking point for him. It's just like you had your moment.
You also remember Jungle Boy was getting pops early on in AEW anyway.
I know, but that should have been Hangman Page. Like Hangman Page should be up there with the rest of them. Now he's just a regular wrestler guy.
I'm still going with Will's theory on they're gonna wait and build that Page Omega thing up, and Omega's gonna lose that belt to Page. Once this whole North America Bullet Club shit ends, that's when, or he's gonna come in and be the savior to save AEW from North America Bullet Club.
Tony Khan is not a wrestling mind, so he doesn't get that what he's doing is not going to pay out in the long run. He's going to follow whatever they do.
I got you. You say that. You say Tony Khan's not a wrestling mind.
He's not.
What the hell is the guy? I was about to call him Billy Bush. What the hell is that guy named? NWA.
Billy Corgan?
Yes.
Billy
Corgan. Same guy.
No, not at all. Billy Corgan, the difference is Billy Corgan put people around him so he doesn't fail.
Okay.
That's the difference. The people around Billy Corgan to bring back the NWA, the alliance and everything else is completely different than what's going on with Tony Khan.
Okay. I think say he's because he can smash a pumpkin.
I genuinely got angry at you. I genuinely was angry at you right there. All I'm saying is what he's doing with the old school feel of power, how he's doing everything else. You can tell people around him saying that no. And remember, Billy Corgan has to deal with different wrestling promotions to make sure that the wrestling champion doesn't fail. That's the difference. Tony Khan doesn't have any adults in the room other than Jericho. And Jericho only cares about himself.
I don't know about that one. I think Jericho is a great wrestling mind. But you got to remember that Jericho, what I believe happened is, he surrounded himself with also people that are good writers and good storytellers. My man Dave Malenko, Arn Anderson, stuff like that, where they are good. They've been in the industry forever. You know what I mean? I think that they give more freedom to the wrestlers as far as their input in the storylines more than the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it a little bit more of a better show. You know what I mean? Right now, like you said, hold on. Oh man, y'all let me do this in my transition suck. Hold on. So let's talk about AEW. So, SmackDown, of course, we all agree SmackDown is the top show going on right now. I, again, personally think follow up by AEW with their creative direction.
Ish.
The only thing that they failed on was that explosion match that I saw so far. That shit sucked.
No, they had other bad matches. The fact that no one talks about, they don't want to seem like they're anti AEW. And for the record, I'm not anti AEW. I'm pro common sense.
Jesus Christ.
That's the difference. If you make me believe what you're doing, then I'm with you.
Another match that happened at AEW was Sydal versus Martin, which before that match, we had Matt Sydal interrupt Eddie Guerrero and
Eddie Guerrero?
Huh?
Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Vicky Guerrero. Interrupt Vicky Guerrero. The hell of a chance that he interrupted Eddie. But and I'm going to demolish that last name. Paul, can you help me out?
Is it Andrade?
Andrade?
Yeah.
Okay. Interrupt Andrade and Guerrero about that matchup. Now, is this a match you guys want to see with Matt Sydal and Andrade?
It's a good Monday night. Not Monday night Raw. It's a good heat match. So it is what it is.
It's a good starter match for Andrade.
Now, of course, because of his contract, we know he's going to win that. But would you like to see Sydal? Damn it. Yeah, Sydal actually defeat Andrade. But we already know.
I'll be honest with you. I don't care.
I don't care about Matt Sydal.
No, it's not. I don't care about it. We know that where this is going to. He's going to have a couple of feeder matches, and then he's going to take the belt from Miro, or he's going to go after Kenny Omega.
I think
his last comment was he's going after both belts, and Miro commented back on Twitter saying something like a slick comment to him like what or some shit like that. If he was better, he would have said K. Bastard. Right.
Next thing you're gonna tell me, Andrade is gonna be like, woo! So we also had a match.
No. Is it L woo?
L woo? Wow, that was racist.
Probably this.
We also had
my man is L woo.
It's another T-shirt. We also had a match between Page defeated. Ethan Page defeated Bronson.
Bronson.
Also leading to him challenging Darby to a coffin match, which is the first coffin match in AEW.
Because it's somebody else's fucking gimmick. There's certain things you're not supposed to touch. Anything the Undertaker did, you can't touch it.
But Undertaker did everything.
Exactly.
So you can't touch wrestling?
A coffin match? What part of his gimmick is the coffin? And if you say anything, it doesn't matter.
Morbid.
It doesn't matter.
It makes sense more for Darby than this other Page guy.
Ethan Page?
Yeah, I said it right.
So you're saying it would have made more sense if Darby challenged Ethan to a coffin match.
It would have definitely made more sense at that point. Because it's Darby's gimmick. Take the chance, take the risk, take everything.
I mean, they could have did a graveyard match. They could have did something other than what, that's what, you got to admit, that's what he's known for.
I would have did a skateboard challenge match or some shit.
Yeah, it doesn't make, that's shit like that. It's like, what? That's going to do a dead man match. You know what I mean? Bury a live match. Let's just fucking steal everything.
They might as well.
On to the next show, which was NXT.
It's SmackDown and NXT than AEW because NXT is getting amazing.
NXT has been amazing.
We had Adam Cole versus Hayes.
Baby.
What are your thoughts on that match?
It was good.
Hayes did a good job. He was showing off.
Yeah, Hayes actually surprised.
Yeah.
Surprise.
After that match, William Regal told Michael Cole, Adam Cole, not to
I don't disrespect Adam
provoke
Cole today.
to provoke Joe. Does this lead to
First and foremost,
much
I'm still laughing at Adam that Adam Cole thinks that he did nothing wrong to provoke Joe that caused Joe to put him to sleep.
I just envisioned in my head, like, we, of course, all of us are from Baltimore right now. But I see a lot of people with the Baltimore versus All You Horrors shirts. I just see Joe versus Joe versus NXT shirt coming up. It's a lot of different storylines with Joe that you can go right now. You go with Joe with Cole, Joe with Dunn, which we'll talk about later. You can go Joe with Kenny and Cross. It's just, if they got him back into wrestling, I can see just Joe
versus the world
doing NXT. But do you guys see in the future, I guess once he gets healthy, Joe versus Adam Cole?
Yeah, I can see it.
If the rumors don't happen, which might be true, if Adam Cole don't go to SmackDown,
And they ain't gonna. That would be stupid for Triple H to let Vince take Adam Cole.
but it could be smart.
Yes. Because all he gonna do is do what he does all the time, take him up to the main roster, and then shit on him.
Well, no,
That's
see what I was
every
reading
person
recently. Adam Cole started talking shit about Pat McAfee again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I told Pat McAfee, I know where you are. I might have to come up there.
Who cares about Pat McAfee? Really?
Wow.
Who cares?
You disrespectful.
Yeah, fuck him and the rest of the Colts.
Yes, there you go.
Wow. I mean, I agree. I hate the Colts, but Pat McAfee.
No.
I love Pat McAfee.
So
Love his personality.
I am a huge fan of Sam and Robert, Jim and Sam, and I don't like Pat McAfee. You know what I mean? That's just me. But
so you don't like him as a commentator?
no, I don't like Pat McAfee. Period.
Oh, you don't like him as a human.
Yes.
And he don't like Lamar Jackson, so fuck him.
Yeah, see, that's another reason why I don't like him. I didn't know that, but I just found that out today.
A lot of people don't like Lamar Jackson.
Hey, it's
I
okay.
know.
We're gonna win the Super Bowl, baby.
And fuck them
Let
too.
that shit be known. June 27th. I said it. We got
That's the line. That's the line for me.
You know what I mean? Fuck the Patriots.
Yeah.
Fuck Tom Brady.
I would love to say that, but I got way more respect for Tom Brady now. He's not a Patriot. Now he keeps it real.
It's a reason why I said fuck the Patriots.
I know, I agree.
Fuck the Red Sox. Fuck the Chicago Hawks.
What the Blackhawks do to you?
Those are all the team that Buddy likes. I was just saying. Fuck all of them. Inside joke. I'm sorry. My bad, audience. Inside joke. It's okay.
I mean, I agree with the Red Sox. I hate them. Hate them niggas.
Excuse me.
But Chicago Flat?
Hey.
Jesus.
I mean,
I'm not too much of a fan of them niggas either, but you know.
Hey, look. They got titles. They got championships.
They got championships. I'm not mad at them, but
I'm from this area. I got my Capitals. I got my Orioles. I got my Ravens. I don't like basketball, so I can't speak on basketball. But those are my teams.
Hey, buddy, what's your basketball team?
Spurs.
Jesus Christ, that's
you all over the place. Hey, would you like to stay in one city?
Nah,
one part of the country.
Not at all.
Are you in
another
Texas?
match?
You in
the
Chicago?
Next match that happened on.
You got two teams in New England, so I mean that's one part of the country.
On to the next match with Stark. Where did Will go? I need them for names.
Zoe Stark and Io Shirai.
Yep, keep going.
Versus Aaliyah Kamea.
Yep, that them. Yes, those names.
ladies and gentlemen, just know that Jamal is very terrible with names.
Yes, I am. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on. We say that every week.
Yes, we know this.
Every
It led to Kai and Gonzalez coming out to attack both teams because, of course, they want that championship, which also led to
no. They came to talk shit. Then Blackheart Moon came out to say shit. No, first it was the way the Candace and Indy. Then it was Gonzalez and Kai. Then it was Blackheart Moon, and then every team except for the way was fighting.
Which is going to lead to a number one contendership. Is it next week?
Possibly.
For the tag team titles. Who would you like to see? I already think I know who's going to get it, but who do you guys think or would like to see in that championship title picture?
I'm talking about the women's title or tag team?
Yeah, women's tag team title shot.
I would love to see Ember Moon and Blackheart go back.
Yeah.
Win. But I kind of love the way though. Well,
you don't want to see.
I think Frankie Monet is going to end up costing Io. Although it will be interesting to see Io and Zoe Stark team up and go over the tag team titles.
You wouldn't want to see Two Belt Gonzalez?
No.
Not really.
Damn, let's shut that down. All right. I just got a feeling that's the way it's going to go. She's going to win both. She's going to have both belts.
Stupid. Dumb. Retarded. Oops, I shouldn't have said the R word.
Wow. Yeah,
I say it.
Politically correct over here, sir.
Wait, who's politically correct?
I am, at least.
Oh, okay. So only one of us. Okay.
Yes.
Jesus.
Now, I'll say that certain word every day.
Oh boy.
But nigger, retarded, faggot.
Oh Jesus. We just got canceled for that shit. All right.
I mean, I can't really say much because I can't really say much since I say trans hermaphrodite. So,
buddy, buddy.
I'm officially not running for any office soon. So,
buddy,
we here support everyone positively.
Thank you for cleaning that up. Thank you. All right.
So
for all the hosts of the Good Wrestling Podcast, we support everyone and everyone's struggle. We do not believe in different political places. We believe in one peaceful world and one peaceful place. And we love all of you.
I need to get a button. I could just hit that.
It's funny. Wasn't Buddy supposed to be the heel?
Me and Buddy supposed to be the heels. And
no. I'm saying how we gotta re-edit this. We gotta have a post meeting after this podcast.
Will, you're the heel now. Like you're really the heel.
That just flips.
All right.
All right, next match. Okay, next match, guys. Next match.
We had Gargano and Austin Theory defeat Dunn.
Hashtag a good wrestling podcast on Twitter. Hashtag a good wrestling podcast on Twitter. You can join us as we discuss different topics on Twitter. Fellas, can you please tell us your Twitter names? I'm completely ignore everything y'all said for the last 2 months. We just want to spend this. We support everyone's struggle. One love, people. One love.
Ships out the window.
One love. One hate.
One hate.
Wow.
We support everyone, but fuck everyone as well.
Oh my God. I just.
All right, the next match. Oh, wow, that went completely left. What's the next match?
All right. Like I said, Gargano and Theory defeated Dunn. Give me that name.
Dunn and Lorcan.
Yeah, that guy. After the match, Gargano was laid out by Cross. Samoa and Joe and him had a little stare down. And then also Dunn and Joe. Again,
Cross
Joe
played it off very well. He walked into Joe like, I remember the rules, Joe. Unless provoked. I'm like, okay, you playing this card very well right now.
Mm-hmm. It was a great show. Overall, it was a really, really good show.
I mean, but let's be real. Looking at somebody can be provoking too.
Yeah, but I think he needs to be physically provoked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody had to put his hands on.
You know what's gonna happen later on down the road? Cross is gonna be walking by Joe. Somebody's gonna push Cross into Joe, and then that's when it's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
He gets choked out.
There you go.
Dumb versus
but
Joe.
again,
That's the second week they had in this 10 stare down.
There was also a little snippet, maybe again, where it could possibly be Joe versus Dunn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the second week they had in the 10 stare down.
I can see it. I can see. Joe is just a goddamn beast. I just see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. Oh my God, what happened?
Hit Row versus the recently fired Everrise.
There you go.
Well, we already know who won that match. Now,
that match.
Now, I have a question.
Yep.
So, how do you really feel about Hit Row?
Crown Con was amazing.
Well, waiting for that reunion. Oh, sorry, too soon.
Oh my God.
I mean, the gangsters is a good thing. Just, you know what I mean, just like
waiting for that reunion too. Oh,
right. I'm waiting for them to come up so they can team with R-Truth. Just bunch of rapping black guys. I got you. Just
and
living the stereotype.
And she raps too, though.
They have potential to be great in NXT. And the reason I'm gonna say NXT is because once again, when you get to the main roster, there's only gonna be one black group that stays together, and that's gonna be the shit. God damn it, head in my head. New Day. That's it. Nobody else survives. Period.
I mean, the Street Profits about to break up, so
I don't think so.
Nah, like listen, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with the
only one of them.
No, Montez Ford just had another surgery.
Yeah, he legit is out. So
they wrote off Dawkins.
Right.
Between the two, I think that he's the only one that can fly solo.
Yeah.
So I really don't think they're gonna break him up, but you never know.
And I legit don't think everyone talks when they fire people. I legit don't think I was beforehand, I was like, hey, it's the people not being used, we can let them go. Now it's just like, I think he just look at a list like, okay, these people right here, we're gonna let go. And how the hell you get fired on your day off? Talking about the damn writer. Like, stupid ass. It's like,
didn't deserve to be there to begin with.
No, all right, I'm gonna say it like this. I get lying on your resume to get a job, but be quiet about it. No one asks you your opinion to go on these shows and say, hey, I don't know nothing about wrestling and yada, yada, yada. And let alone you being black and not knowing the black people.
Right. Right. When you said that, I'm like, really?
I'm like, at least know the black wrestlers. Like, at least listen to the black wrestlers. And I understand she's committing, but she's not fucking funny. So it was just like, she's looking at like, hey, I'm just here. And it's like, yo, shut the fuck up, sit down. And it's like, we need representation in the room, but your dumb ass is on a different podcast talking about, I don't know nothing about wrestling. Be quiet. Be that person. We always hire somebody that doesn't know their job. You know what they do? They be quiet and learn.
That's going to bring up a topic that I'm going to get to when we get to news. But I forgot to do
it. We have a news?
Yeah, I added that.
You forgot to put it in.
I forgot to put the terminations in. So, we all know that there are writers in wrestling. Do you guys think that they should bring outside writers in?
Yes.
Or
are they doing that already?
Or would you take old wrestlers?
No.
I would take old wrestlers
and do it.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they already have outside writers in. A lot of writers did Hollywood stuff. They ain't do wrestling stuff.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Is it better when we have Hollywood writers, or is it better when we have old veteran wrestlers?
It's better when it's a balance.
I think it's better if it's a mix of old wrestlers and Hollywood.
Right. It depends on what you need. If you need a structure of a script,
Yes,
somebody
bring in the
can-
Hollywood writers.
bring the Hollywood writers so they can like, if as long as they're working together, and that's something that she didn't understand. It's like in IT, if you have a technical writer doesn't have to know anything about what they're doing. All they need to know is they need to work with a person who knows something, so they can translate what they're saying so it can look like a show.
Yeah.
WWE is not for wrestling fans. And that's one thing that we need to like nip that in the butt. WWE fans are not wrestling fans. And that's why it's a disconnect between wrestling fans trying to figure out what WWE is doing. They're an entertainment company.
Yeah.
They're not for the 18 to 35. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. No, they're for people who casually walk past and say, wow, that's a beautiful Samoan on TV and I need to watch this show. You don't need to be able to wrestle in WWE to be a star. And sometimes we look back in the past and forget the other side of wrestling is entertainment. There's only 6 or 7 different wrestling moves and everything is just pieced together. We want to be entertained. And she need to shut the fuck up and not say certain stuff.
Yeah.
You get fired on your day off. That's like going to and then she went on the podcast. It's not like she told somebody in the room. It's like she said it herself. You know what I mean? You know how hard it is to have a black writer. I'm not even going to bring about race about this, but having a black female writer in the room, to have a conscience in the room, and you just going to put out there and say, hey, I don't know nothing about wrestling. No, you can't have it both ways.
I'm trying to find the writers for NXT.
Oh, that's just 3 people. That's 3 people. That's Shawn Michaels. What's his goddamn name?
Somebody Russo.
Road Dogg, and it's not.
No,
NXT is ran different. NXT is ran like an indie promotion. They're
Johnny
not ran
Russo,
like a. Right.
Johnny Russo comes up.
Right.
I thought it was that. That's why I was speaking on that, because I thought it was Michaels, Road Dogg, and Triple H. That's what I thought it was.
Right.
But when I look into it now, I see Johnny Russo, and that's the NXT lead writer right now.
Mm-hmm. And it's different. And sometimes you need somebody to sit with you to actually who knows how to write. And we keep saying you can backflip, but you don't know how to write a paragraph. And we need people who know how to write a paragraph to make sure that the show's running properly.
Not true. It's dumb, dummy.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Back to NXT. We had O'Reilly versus Corey Palmer.
Oh, O'Reilly versus Kushida. How do you
that guy?
Look, man.
How can you not say Kushida?
Am I just a translator at this point?
You call that
Yes.
being a
So,
translator.
future reference, when we come up to NXT, I would just have you say all the names, because this is gonna sound horrible when I say
Nah, say it.
Then
man.
don't say it. Then don't say
No,
it.
say
Then
it.
don't say it. Then don't
Say
say it. All right. So
It's
what's the match?
Queen. No.
the
It's
match-
nothing racist. It's nothing racist. It's nothing.
It
It's
continue.
Queen.
It does continue.
Let me translate. I'm supposed to be the translator.
No. I got it. You ready?
Right?
Because they don't mean shit to me. There you go. They don't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a great show, but their names don't mean shit to me until they are highlighted on Monday and Friday. Okay, so I apologize. I'll do my best to get to know your names, but
That's not happening.
it don't mean shit.
Don't
to
hold
me,
your breath.
okay?
Don't hold your breath, people. Don't hold your breath.
Again, the Good
or-
Wrestling Podcast
unless-
support all indie wrestlers,
Unless
no matter what you do.
Yes,
We
no
want
matter
good
what you
wrestling.
do. As long as you're not Eva Marie, but she's not indie.
Oh, I didn't put that in there earlier.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Skipped over that.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about that. It wasn't a match. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Especially how it's not working.
Okay,
Right.
so but
Right.
this we finally got introduced to Diamond Mine. After the
Another
match,
faction in NXT.
after the
Amazing
match,
faction.
after the match, Cole attacked O'Reilly. They fought, went to the back, yada yada yada. Left. What's his name again?
Kushida.
Kushida. Left Kushida in the match in the ring, and Diamond Mine came out and attacked him, which consists of Strong, Russ, Suzuki, and Bevins. I said that right?
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Took forever today.
Yes, I'm getting there. I told you I'm gonna start on practice. What do you guys think about Diamond Mine? And I guess
the Abyss theory. What?
I guess Buddy actually ought to put y'all Twitter names on there too.
Oh, right.
I guess my question is,
give me a second.
when does Strong become the Strong of old? Because when Strong was in ROH, he was great. He was a great champion. He was good. But when does he become a solo artist and show his true potential?
Well, he was so awesome at first, and then they started putting him in factions and teams.
That was like 3 weeks in. He came in, he fought Cole, he lost, he became part of that faction. Like, I have his own identity, I guess I'm looking for. No?
I don't know.
I mean, I just want him to be able to shine and show his true himself. You know what I mean? Yes, he's good in the faction. We got it. Cool, whatever. But just come out and just do your own personal thing. You know what I mean?
Well, it all depends on what the writers have for him. You gotta remember that too.
But yeah, that was this past week's NXT.
Now news.
So
now onto the news.
Yes, it's the third time this year.
Mm-hmm.
Third time this year, we had again WWE terminations. This time there was a lot of NXT. What in the hell? There was a lot of NXT terminations this week. Why? How can I say this? Why do you think we're getting is this big rush on terminating people before? I'm sorry. Let's go over the list of people that got terminated. Palmer, you got that?
Give me a second. I gotta find that list again.
I guess let me send my question. Why do you think there are? And when you get the names, let me know. Why do you think there's a big heightened rush to terminate people before we get back to?
Because it costs a lot of money to go on travel.
They don't pay for that though. They're independent contractors. They pay for that.
No. What I'm saying is, it's a lot of money. Regardless of what the situation is, somebody paying for something. You gotta let them. You gotta lighten up the roster, so when you travel, you can go. And they've been hoarding talent for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And I blame people. I blame the audience for what happened to 205 Live. If we would have watched it more, then they wouldn't have released half the roster. They systematically.
I think out of everyone, 205 Live got the worst end of the deal.
Yes, because most of them got let go.
You said
is a picture out talking about who was in the original Cruiserweight tournament and how many people left. I mean, they tried. The one thing I will say, they legit tried to do something with these guys, and we didn't watch it.
So I got some of the least right. I got at least part of it. You have Everrise, Parker and Lee, whatever. Breezango, Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
Mm-hmm.
Arya Davari, Tony Nese, Austin Gray, and I gotta find the other half too.
The Singh brothers.
Yeah, the Singh brothers. Killian Dane, I forgot to mention him. Marina Shafir, basically both of Shayna Baszler's goons are gone.
Right.
Arturo Ruiz and Kirk Stallion.
I think again, out of those,
Tino Sabatelli.
Out of those, the biggest names were Breezango, Tyler Breeze, and Killian Dane right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fandango, Breeze, and Dane. Yeah, and I was surprised that they got released because wait, Breezango is still in the tag team division, and Killian Dane was just in the midst of. His last match was against Isaiah Swerve Scott.
And that's why I don't think it's a meeting to say, yeah, we're gonna let these guys go. And that's where the bad part of it is, but they'll be fine. There's enough work out here for them to jump on and make everyone else great.
I personally think that after when damn it, I just forgot his name. Fandango was introduced after he had his match with Chris Jericho. the character just went downhill. Not giving him a title hurt him a lot. Like I would at least put the Intercontinental title belt on. I mean, but it just hurt that character.
But his team with Fandango worked well. Not Fandango. His team with Tyler Breeze was starting to work well though.
Mm-hmm. But one of them got injured. Yeah, they both got injured, and they was sent back down to NXT to work with the to become developers.
Yeah, and it worked out well. It was working out well.
Yeah. It was again, Triple H. That's when everyone gives Triple H so much grief. What he's doing with NXT is amazing, and I just hope that it translates to Raw because SmackDown is amazing. So I don't know, and the way we talk about it like in 3 different companies, other than being under one umbrella.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it seems like. And,
right.
2 out of 3 are doing great.
Right.
You know what I mean, I actually want to let's hold the draft to next week. All right. Let's hold that. Yes. So each one of you guys can come up with your own book to draft. And then we go from there.
I'll say this: there might be a lot less people on the roster, so let's focus on 3 to 4 people. If we switch them to, let's do this. Let's do 5 people, and we'll say if they go to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and say what they do.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go cut some more people out. Breaking news: Roman Reigns gets fired.
Nah, he's Samoa. He's always going to have a job.
Breaking news: the entire
SmackDown
roster got fired except for Roman Reigns and Usos.
Dang, that's me through the fire.
I mean, shit. I want to put it past the other con. The other con, like shit. I'm gonna make them some money, but we just got to get rid of all these people.
But that, fellas, is our show for this week. I don't know what Aaron went at. Aaron, you still there? No.
I went to the bathroom.
But again, I would like. There you go. Thumbs up. Oh, you did go to the bathroom. All right. I would like to thank you guys. Awesome. I would like to thank you guys for helping me out this week. Where you at, Aaron? There we go. Thank you guys, Aaron. Thank you for participating this week. Nothing. Quiet. You eating?
No, sorry, I had a phone call. I'm trying to take care of something. But yeah.
All right, and you can follow him at the Abyss Theory on Twitter. Will, thank you. And you can also follow him at Rage of Zedel.
Yeah, Rage of Zito.
Yes.
That's my Twitter handle.
And Buddy, thank you for participating this week.
It's Blue Crab Dudley.
And you can follow at MC Blues.
Stop. We're gonna do it again.
Oh, really? That's what we're doing?
Yeah, we're
you
doing.
Can follow. Thank you, Buddy Brew Clams Dudley. And you can follow him at capital M, capital W, lowercase c, Blues on Twitter.
Thank you guys. It's always been a pleasure. Keep the gimmick up.
Thank you. Myself, you can follow me at A Good Wrestling Podcast on Twitter as well. Fellas, thank